So, political polling, how do they come up with these figures and do they mean what you think they mean? Well, let's have a little chat about that, eh? So, I'm part of a bunch of online focus groups. Politically, I'm part of a bunch of polling pool groups, policy formulation groups, where I chat about what I think, my reasoning with other people. It's part of how the government decide what to do with various issues. But the polling aimed at the general public can be a little crackers in the questions it asks, and I'm going to take as an example a YouGov poll I was part of regarding do people like reform? Do they approve of them? And we're going to talk about some of the questions in it. It was a YouGov poll. Can't publish that obviously, but we're going to chat about it anyway. Now, the answer to the poll, if it had been accurate, looking at the data that was aggregated and shown to me of other people's voting as I went through, would have been they approve of some things Nigel says and other things they hate. The end result overall claimed everyone approved of them, and here is why. First question was, do you agree with Farage's emphasis on patriotism? Well, this is the UK. I mean, I have views that you would consider broadly left-wing, I guess, although not all of my views are. And I am patriotic. I indicated I do approve of patriotism. Of course I do. I'm British. It then asked me if I was ashamed of the British flag. Odd question. No, says I. It then asked me how I felt about immigration. The only options it gave were approve or disapprove. That's a difficult one to answer. I skipped because there are some issues around the way immigration's done that I disapprove of, and probably not the ones you might assume if you're on the right, but yeah, I do have some issues with the way it's done, like the expense of the system, how slow it is to get people into a state where they can, on paper, work and pay for their stay. Yeah, like, I do have problems with it. It then asked me if I approved of Nigel Farage's rhetoric. No, says me, clicking it in a heartbeat. It asked me if I agree with Nigel Farage's assertions that the white race is being diluted. We are not milk. No, clicks me. Then it rushes straight to, we're done now, obviously not indicating how many questions there'll be. It then claims I approve. But as you can see, I didn't. I didn't approve. You see, saying you're a patriot and you're not ashamed of a flag, that doesn't mean you approve of Farage. It sorted it with a bunch of sort of not even policy questions, but questions about his rhetoric, or at least the topics of it, that would cause you to click, yes, I approve of patriotism. I think it's good to be patriotic. Yes, I am not ashamed of a flag. Why would I be ashamed of a flag? I'm not the flag. And then it goes, oh, well, that means you like Farage. So looking at the aggregate of the numbers as we went through, virtually no one clicked that they liked him. It said everyone liked him at the end because the question kind of implied that.